Hello and welcome to another episode of the Road to the Zelich series. Just got done playing in my second tournament of the year, although this video is a little bit late. I was traveling for work, so couldn't get a video up sooner. But played my second tournament, which was a one-round tournament at Fire Ridge Golf Club. Hadn't played it before, but was pretty confident going into it. Hit the range the day before, or was at the range the day before. Was hitting the ball well. Felt good. Then right at like the end of the range session, I ended up breaking my 4-iron, or at least I didn't really break it, I guess. I would say it broke on me. I was just hitting a ball and the head of my 4-iron just snapped in half. Not the sight you wanted to see or experience the day before a tournament. And I like my 4-iron. I hit my 4-iron a lot. It's my 200, 210 club. It's a club I like to use off the tee if I need to hit a dog leg or something, or just am not comfortable, taking the driver out with, avoid some trouble or what have you. It's a club I like to hit, but I can't really hit it anymore, can I? Now, I was planning on getting some new irons or getting fitted for new irons at some point this year, although I was kind of planning on waiting until after the Zelich tournament in late July to do it. But I think I might have to speed up that process, expedite it a little bit. Weird situation. I have old Adams clubs. They're Adams XTD Tour irons from, I think I got them in 2016. So I've been basically gaming them 7 years now. So it's time to get new irons, but right now I'm kind of without a 4-iron. So yeah. Going into the tournaments without 4-iron, I didn't think I'd really need the 4-iron, so I wasn't really too worried, but it still kind of messes with your head a little bit. It's like, will any of my other clubs do that? I don't know. Hopefully they don't do it during the tournament, but yeah. At Fire Ridge, good weather, nice weather. It was about 20 degrees warmer than the previous tournament, the first tournament, which was just absolutely miserable weather. Sun was out, ended up getting a bit of a sunburn. We'll get back to that a little bit later, but yeah, the weather was nice. It was good. Started off decently on the range. I wouldn't say I was hitting the ball all that great, but driver I was hitting good, so I was confident with that. Get off the tee, it would give me an opportunity to score well. Front 9, I ended up shooting a 44, which also included a couple penalty strokes, and I think that was mostly just due to not knowing the course all that well. So it could have been a lot better, and to be honest, I didn't think I was really hitting the ball all that well either, but I was finding ways to keep from blowing up essentially. So that was, the front 9 was good. And then the back 9, I think I just ended up losing energy. I think the sun kind of burnt me. Well, it did burn me, but I think it affected me. It zapped some energy out of me. I didn't have my sunscreen because it always, for whatever reason, it takes me like one sunburn out on the golf course to realize, you know what, I should probably put some sunscreen on. It's more of a thing I think about during the summer months and not really in early May. So yeah, that zapped some energy out of me, and then the fact that I didn't really do a good job of hydrating myself or getting the food in me. Usually I'm able to eat about 2 energy bars during a round, one on the front 9 and one on the back 9. Usually that's fine, or does me good, but I was barely able to get through one, or I didn't make the effort to really eat them, and I only got through barely one for the entire day. So I just didn't do a good enough job keeping my energy up on the back 9, and I think that really affected my play. Ended up kind of just having a steep swing and just hitting kind of a wipey fade, and the wind kind of picked up a little bit and affected those balls a little bit more. So missed a lot of greens, put myself in some bad situations, missed it on the wrong side, stuff like that. Didn't really hit any greens, and just kind of struggled on the back. Didn't really have a whole lot going for me. Carded some big numbers, including another triple on the final hole again. I need to stop doing that. But yeah, I finished with a 49 on the back, so ended up with a 93, which was good for 5th. 2 shots out of the money, 7 shots out of 1st. So yeah, the back 9 was unfortunate. Gotta do better, keeping the energy up, keeping hydrated, getting the sunscreen on me when necessary. Just another learning experience. Driving was good. I thought putting was fine too. 34 putts, which isn't great, but I felt like I was hitting the putts well for the most part. I maybe had like 2 or 3, like I would say, poor putts on the day. But other than that, I thought I was hitting the ball well off the putter face and online. I just maybe misread the green a little bit, and that's, you know, something about not playing the course before. Greens were a little speedy. They weren't like super quick, but they were, yeah, you had to be careful with them. Yeah, just burned a lot of edges. I wasn't upset about how I putted, just, you know, the results just weren't there, I would say. Approach play, iron play, wedge play was not good. So that's something I got to improve on, especially with how I'm hitting the ball off the tee and the yardage that we play in these tournaments, which are right around 6,300 yards. Like my distance is good for what we play in the Zelich, which will be around 6,800 yards. I have that distance in me, so 6,300 yards is I'm hitting the ball with my driver well. Like I'm getting some short irons, wedges into greens, and I just didn't hit a whole lot of good approach shots. Missed a lot of greens from 75 to 125, 130 yards. When you're kind of right around 100 or not too far off, like you feel like you should be able to hit a green from there. So that's what I'm going to be working on coming up for this next tournament. I got a little bit of time here between this past tournament and my 3rd tournament of the year. 3rd tournament will be at Morningstar, which is a course that I have yet to play, but it's another really quality course. So excited for that. Excited to keep on improving here, and excited to keep on sharing my road to the Zelich with you. So hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know your thoughts down on the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate that as always. But most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and keep on hitting them straight.